But we start with the shock news from the world of boxing. Former heavyweight world champion Joseph Parker failed a drugs test for cocaine on the day of his fight with Fabio Wardley. Parker went on to lose the fight at the O2 Arena in London on October the 25th. Boxing reporter Andy Scott joins us in the studio. Andy, look, quite a shock for all of us to hear this afternoon or this morning. What can you tell us?
Yeah, well, I think I'm reacting like you, like the rest of the sporting world, which it is shocking. I received a phone call saying, have you seen the news? And, you know, you have a quick look and there's nothing there. And then Wally Downs Jr. from The Sun has reported this story. So what do we know? It's that Joseph Parker has tested positive for traces of cocaine. Now, he fought Fabio Wardley for the WBO interim title on the 25th of October last month at the O2 Arena. It was a Fight of the Year candidate. It was a heavyweight slugfest. Parker came up short. He was stopped, some people think controversially, in the 11th of a 12-rounder. He failed a voluntary anti-doping agency test on the day of the fight. Now, his promotional agency, Queensberry Promotions, have released the following statement. It's short. The Voluntary Anti-Doping Association last night informed all required parties that Joseph Parker returned an adverse finding following an anti-doping test conducted on the 25th in October in relation to his bout with Fabio Wardley, as we just said. While the matter is investigated further, no additional comment will be made at this time. It was Wally Downs Jr. over at The Sun that broke the story. It is, I think it's a key point, it's worth noting, that he failed for traces of cocaine, metabolite, benzoyl-ecgonine. So it's not a performance-enhancing drug, it's a recreational drug. But the findings will now go to UKAD, the Boxing Board of Control, who will then conduct a full and thorough investigation. He does have the opportunity to have his B sample tested. That is the same sample in two different tubes, effectively. So, you know, the chances are that what's found in A is going to be found in B. It's very, very rare, almost totally unique that you do get a different result. Cocaine in urine, approximately 4 days, maybe slightly longer. So it will have been something that we think will have been ingested during fight week.
Yeah, so it's so strange to hear it, especially the timing of it and it being a recreational drug, not an performance enhancement one. Look, Joseph Parker's career was on an upward trajectory. 6 wins going into the fight against Fabio Wardley, the likes of Deontay Wilder, Zhilei Zhang, Martin Piccoli beat, didn't he? What could this mean, though, for his career now?
Well, the headline is shocking, isn't it? For that very reason. Everybody loves Joseph Parker. I think he's everybody's second favourite heavyweight. But there were questions, you know, why take that fight? He was in line to fight Usyk. He took a risky fight against Fabio Wardley. And now this is the headline. You know, not only did he lose the fight, he has this investigation that he's going to have to come out and clear his name. For context, certainly in boxing anyway, Liam Cameron is the high-profile case that has similar circumstances. He received a 4-year ban for traces of cocaine, but the rules have changed since then. So it'll be interesting to see how this develops further. As Queensberry said, there's a full investigation, and we'll wait to see what the outcome is of that. But, you know, there is a possibility that he's facing a 2-year ban.
Look, you've interviewed Joseph Parker numerous times. I've interviewed him once as well. You know, personally, a lovely guy, somebody very, very nice to chat to. How out of character do you think this is on him?
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Because he's everybody's favourite. A lot because of the character of the man, the videos that sort of, let's be honest, it got us all through lockdown, didn't it? I mean, they're brilliant promotional videos. You don't know what happens outside of those moments. I don't know Joseph Parker behind closed doors, but I do know him as a true gentleman, someone that you love spending time with, and a very, very good fighter. So I think that's probably why we are so shocked. It's disappointing, but it's over to him now and his team to come out and explain exactly how and why this has happened.